What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about TJ Holmes, man. Not only is TJ Holmes being outed for cheating with his co-host, right? They started messing around earlier in the year, but apparently there was a Good Morning America producer who was actually friends with Amy, his co-host, and he messed around with her for 3 years. Okay, now I don't know how long TJ Holmes has been at Good Morning America. I know he has been on other networks. I don't even think he's really been there. What? I'm giving the estimate. What, 5-6 years maybe? I could be off, but he had a situationship with this woman who I believe is married as well, or in a relationship, and he had a side relationship outside of his marriage with this woman that happened way back it started in 2016. I believe it ended in 2019. And the thing about TJ Holmes, I did a video in my previous, I'll put in the description box. In my previous video, I talked about how he made a Facebook post to his wife back in 2020. And he talked about how he's done so many things and his wife still won't divorce him. It is as if he was trying to get divorced from his wife. Okay, it's just sad, man. It's just, this guy is his own worst enemy. He is just so thirsty for the women in his office that not only did he start screwing around with a Good Morning America producer, but that producer was friends with his co-host, who he then ended up smashing. All while he's married already. You see, this is what I'm talking about, people, when I tell y'all that, you know, these guys work in environments and they get around these different women every day and they don't even want to be married. They probably don't even want to go home to their wife. But instead of divorcing her, he stays with her because he knows that woman really wants to be with him. But I tell you dudes all the time, to save yourself the embarrassment, you need to divorce women that you don't want to be with, or let go of relationships with women that you don't want to be with. Sticking around with a woman that you don't want to be with, making Facebook posts talking about I wonder why she's still married to me. You make yourself look even more dumber than you already look. All right. Now, you mean to tell me that this guy couldn't go out and find a woman outside the workplace? He could end up losing his gig because of this, because it's going to be very difficult to have these two on air. Now, maybe not. Now, maybe Good Morning America doesn't care. Maybe they love the publicity, which is stupid because there's a lot of middle-aged housewives who watch Good Morning America who are not going to be too keen on seeing these two on their televisions every morning. And you can base that on the fact that these two are still working together. I think they had some meeting, right? But this dude still could lose his job over this stupidity. Like, why would you even put yourself in that situation? If you know, especially being married as well. And that's not going over very well. It really isn't. You were so thirsty for your co-host that you put your career on the line, your marriage on the line. You know, this could damage his reputation. Well, it already has damaged his reputation. A lot of you men got to understand, your reputation is everything. Without a great reputation, you have nothing. You are nothing. And when you're known as a serial philanderer, how many more opportunities do you think this jackass is going to get? How many? And I know that it takes two. Of course it takes two. But at the end of the day, as a black melanated man, I mean, he's melanated. I don't know if he's, 100% black, but as a man with a tan, you should know better than anybody what happens when you get into these type of controversies and the type of vitriol you're gonna get, bro. I mean, you're old. You're too old for this, man. I mean, this is what these young dudes be out here doing, just smashing this chick and that chick. I thought older men were more mature. I guess that's bullshit. Let's get into this. Not only are we going to talk about this article here, Robin Roberts confronted him about this. And we also, apparently they are doubling down and they're not going to slow down their relationship for nobody. These two had a joint divorce just so they can mess around with each other without any guilt or any type of accountability. You know what I'm saying? But they got to understand that in the eye of everyone in the public, you're going to be a target. You know, people are going to have a lot of things to say about you. It's funny that, you know, people say things and do things and they think that people shouldn't have an opinion on the stupid shit that they do. But they think wrong. But that's, you know, that's their thinking. This is according to page 6. As if things could get any messier, before TJ Holmes started a relationship with his Good Morning America 3 co-anchor Amy Robach, he had a 3-year affair with a married Good Morning America producer, Natasha Singh, that started back in 2016. Do you know how easy it is for women to cheat? I mean, men as well, but these are married women. I thought married women don't cheat. Multiple sources told page 6 the cheating duo confided in Robach about their affair, about their infidelity. See, that's where they messed up. So he ended up, I guess they both ended up telling his future side chick turned girlfriend that he was messing around with this shit. Because again, Amy and this other female are friends or were friends, right? And that just lets you know how much control this dude had over these women, huh? This is how much control. He went and confided in her about what was going on. And then she said, "Oh, really?" And then she got in on it. Amy was the person they went to talk to about their affair and marriages, an insider claimed. Another source disputed that Robach was their confidant and insisted she didn't know about the affair until it was in the final stages. They told her about it right at the end. Yeah, sure. This guy seemed like a master manipulator, man. Manipulating his wife, manipulating these heifers. You know what I'm saying? Their affair started off long distance, with Holmes based in New York and Singh working as a producer for the show from Los Angeles. Holmes also, they weren't even working around each other like that. Do they have some Good Morning America group chat? Holmes was just a Good Morning America correspondent at the time, and were told they'd meet up for romps during his travels. So she basically was his jump off. Singh, who was also a yoga teacher and mediator, left the show in 2018 and moved to New York. So she left her job in 2018 and moved to New York. That's where he was in 2018, where she started working as a producer for CBS Mornings. That's when she and Holmes started spending even more time together. So she left her Los Angeles, because I'm assuming she's married at the time. She leaves her Los Angeles job in the city of Los Angeles to move to New York just so she can be closer to this guy. Okay. I mean, if she's married at the time, I'm pretty sure her husband must have thought something was up. Okay. Or maybe he didn't, you know what I'm saying? She fell in love with him. He had a key to her apartment. Another insider told us. Singh told us no comment when we reached out. Of course, she ain't got no comment. Holmes' wife, Marilee, found out about the affair in 2019 after discovering several emails, we're told. And as rumors swirled about Holmes and Robach, Marilee never considered Amy because she was focused on Natasha. She never thought about him cheating with Amy. They were friends. See, that's where you messed up, unfortunately, Marilee. Any man and woman that's friends with each other, there's probably some attraction there. Women, say whatever y'all want about, men and being friends with women in the friend zone. There's a difference. There are men in the friend zone, and then there are male friends. Okay, and trust me, a lot of these women with male friends, they either have slept with those guys before, or they're going to sleep with those guys. Again, I'm not talking about the friend zone guys. I'm talking about the male friends. Like, she calling this dude her bestie, but he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Amy's daughter was their daughter's babysitter. Wow. Oh my goodness, man. Oh man. Let's see. Holmes ended the affair and the couple started working to reconcile their marriage throughout the pandemic. Robach, however, remained friends with Singh, and it angered Marilee because she would see photos of them on Instagram, and she didn't understand how their friend and their husband's co-host could remain friends with the woman who tried to break up their marriage. Let me tell you this, Marilee. The reason why Amy was still friends with your husband's side chick is because Amy wanted to be your husband's side chick as well. Amy was getting all those juicy details. Amy low-key probably doesn't like you because, TJ is going to work complaining about you all the time. That's how he built the rapport with Amy. So basically, those women didn't like you anyway, Marilee. That's why they were friends. And the fact that he slept with this woman for all these years and his co-host goes and is friends with her lets me know that the co-host has always wanted to be with TJ. And that's why she became friends with the other woman. And she probably did it to piss you off because she doesn't like you either. Singh's friendship with Robach, however, soured earlier this year around spring because Amy was so close to TJ. So basically, Amy and Natasha being TJ's ex-side chick, they became friends, and Amy, right? I don't know if she was trying to get information, but she was cool with Natasha until she realized that she could get with TJ. And once she got with TJ, she sort of pushed Natasha out of the way. You know what I'm saying? Just these typical like Western women, trying to get this man, that man, because this must be a shortage. And I want y'all to understand, all these women are married. They have husbands at home. A lot of you dudes, you men that married these women, you wifed them up. Your wives are fighting over somebody who's already married. It wasn't until the spring that Marilee grew suspicious of Robach because they started seeming closer than colleagues. Multiple sources told us Holmes and Robach would have random meetings during the day and hit the pub to have drinks with each other. Still, Holmes and his wife were fully together in August and even celebrated his birthday with a trip to the Bahamas. It was there that Fibig discovered a birthday card from Robach that was too personal, and it brought back the old Natasha drama. She couldn't trust him anymore, the third source said. I think he planted that card. I think he planted that. I think he tried so hard to ruin his own marriage. I think TJ planted that card. I think TJ was already planning to leave her. He just wanted her to divorce him instead of the other way around. I think he planted that card. I think he put that there so she would find it. How you on a vacation with your wife and then all of a sudden you find this card? Now remember, back in 2020, he wrote a Facebook post about how he's still wondering why his wife is still with him. What man says that actually wants to be with his wife? This man, unfortunately, did not want this woman anymore. He wanted his blonde-haired, blue-eyed, white co-host. That's what he wanted. And now he's with her. He's like, looks like this article says, he's like, ain't no pumping or no brakes. We gonna keep it going. This guy just has no self-awareness. And again, Good Morning America may keep them on the air. Maybe they don't care. But this ain't a good look for your network. All it's gonna do is have more stories come out to embarrass everybody. Look at the husbands. You got two husbands who marriages have been ruined, probably were ruined already. I'm not gonna say that this is the only thing that ruined those marriages, but you got one man that's at the center of all of this. One thirsty male at the center of all of this. That's the common denominator. That's why I tell y'all, man, these Western women, it don't matter if they're married. It don't. If they work around a guy that they are highly attracted to, they're going to sleep with him. And there's nothing you can really do to stop it. Because it's already hard enough to find a woman cheating unless she wants you to know. So let me know, stay in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll see y'all on the next one.